Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ellison, and I'd like to welcome you to the Friday the 13th edition of Super Mario Odyssey, where appropriately enough, we find ourselves here in the deep woods. And let me tell you something, this place is scary as hell. Not only are there traps and danger around every corner, but there has been a newly awakened and alert as goddamn hell T-Rex roaming the vicinity. And even though his eyesight is not great and he could probably use a dose of the old LASIK, he is donning among one of the greatest fedora adjacent pieces of headgear I've ever seen in my life. So you probably don't want to mess with that guy. I'm gonna go and stick to cosplaying as Christmas trees and minding my own business, because I don't need any part of that. So I'll grab myself a power moon and feel better about living through this nightmare. Because last time, we saved the Pacific Northwest from certain destruction, only to have realized far too late that we forgot Oregon, and we're now paying the price for that. So let's run on over here and try not to get Mr. T-Rex's attention, because we've got his favorite rolling rock over here. And just like anybody else with a heart, we want to try to kick the habit as bad as we can. We just want to be a little careful about garnering his attention. And I would really rather not get on his bad side just yet. I do want to save that for later. But of course, busting this open just enough for a flashbang right in the eyes. No more rolling rock for us. And also, you might have noticed this massive chasm. You could lure him over the edge here if he gets aggroed onto you, or otherwise try to, throw him into a tree or something, and then you can take him over. But yeah, we won't be so cool. Instead, we will direct our focus towards this planter here. Over the course of the area, you might have noticed a few of these. All you have to do is find yourself a seed-bearing robot and tug on his lever a few times, and he will squirt out a seed for you, and you can plant it there. And that's the only way to get out. You can't warp otherwise, so a bit of a shame on that front. But as far as things are concerned, we've got a timed challenge here. I don't remember where we need to go for this. It might just be beyond the trees, because that is just such a helpful description of where we need to go. Oh wait, there it is. Good. Go, Mario, go. You can do it. Oh, come on. Ooh, the finesse. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Well, the pizza pockets are ready. But there is one of those seed-bearing robots, and there's also like little hollowed out patches in the trees here. Which, speaking of, let's go and head on up this little creek here, and you'll notice that there's a waterfall with a locked door behind it. It appears as though this robot is providing security for this vault. Only explorers are permitted inside, and luckily, we've got all the right cosplaying gear, so we are cleared for exploration duty, and we can enjoy the mysterious unknown. Thank you. I appreciate it. Glad they put a door there behind the waterfall, but yeah, what else is new? You got a moon exploring for treasure. I don't think you can substitute any of the other articles of clothing for this, so keep that in mind. It's a little different than some of the others, but that is a-okay. So if we go back down here, you'll have noticed that there is a little plant sprouting out from the water, and as it turns out, we need to employ the use of our old friend, Mr. Coin Coffer. The guy whose name I couldn't remember a few parts ago. Well, yeah, he has returned, and it seems as though this power moon can only be summoned by excessive economic turmoil. Oh yeah, we're going there. All we have to do is keep on shaking the Pro Controller until this thing sprouts. This is gonna cost you upwards of 500 to 600 coins. One of the most expensive power moons you could possibly get in this game. So I'm just gonna keep on getting rid of all of my goods here. If you maybe just shot normally, you might be able to do it more effectively, but in spurts of 20, it really isn't that bad. So yeah, it's pretty impressive actually. And probably a good thing that we've been picking up so many coins, because I think even in the next area, we're not really gonna be able to buy much. But that's all right, because any day now, we will hear that incredible spawn. All right, I'm sorry that you cannot join the festivities, but I'm gonna go and snag you as well as I can. There we go. We got a treasure made from coins. And there's also a few other things for us to do around here. I'm just nervous about getting closer and closer to our friend, the T-Rex. Because that guy's just gonna mess us up. Or maybe it's a woman. I don't know what his or her preferred pronouns are. But I'm just gonna go bonk into the side of a freaking stone and go in here. Because we've got ourselves, oh. Is this a trick? Okay, good. In this instance, 21 is number 3. I've been lied to. That or Nintendo is trying to rewrite history. It's supposed to be 23 is number 1, damn it. I've been conditioned since 2000 and 1999 for that, and you've disappointed me yet again. Well, I suppose this is probably as good a time as any to try and take on the T-Rex. And should we decide to get its attention, hopefully we did not goof. Hello, I am your favorite Italian plumber. Oh God, it's like, you're a liar. You're an explorer. Oh my God, sometimes you just don't give a damn. Don't fall off the edge. That's not good. He seems to bonk at random. Like then. Nice, all right, he's taking the big nap. Let's go and take advantage of him. Now we have become the Jurassic Park, and we will struggle to find movement and shenanigans like that. So this is where we can find one of the power moons, and we can go and destroy some other stuff for miscellaneous goods and whatnot. But since I am the danger, I am the one who roars, we can maybe also go back over towards the little river here, the little creek. Oh wait, is it over here? Because there's, yeah, it's this. It was just encased in shadows. And I suppose I will allow you to join us for this momentous occasion as we find ourselves another moon. Beautiful. And I'll take you with us. We can grab the other one also, but maybe it wouldn't be a great idea. Because there's still, I think, one other pipe there. So let's see. This area really isn't that big, so this is where we started, and then there was this. Okay, now we're by the Christmas tree. This all works out for us. This is good. Here, drop you off right there. Do the same thing, and enjoy. You got a moon. I was caught between a hard rock and a T-Rex. But just because I felt just so good about this, I'm not going to be able to send you. Oh, yes, I will. Gentle. Okay. See, oh, geez. I almost just like murdered myself. That would have been bad. Wonder why I popped you off on that side. But let's see, was there anything else in here? I could have sworn we could have taken our cosplay to the next level, and we could have done something pretty cool. So you're going to give me a seed. Someone else will give me a seed. Wait, is that it? Yes! I knew this was the place where we could cosplay as a rock. Beautiful. This is actually going to be kind of important for later, but yeah, that should be good. If we go down in here, grab ourselves more treasure. Now I'm a little worried. I feel like there's probably another little nook that I'm not thinking of, which is no bueno. But let's go and head inside of this pipe and deal with complete randomness. I am fairly certain that this changes on a whim. Yeah, you start over and then you gotta just relearn the pattern every time. It's not gonna be what it was when you practiced, so not great for speedruns. But at least we only get slightly more progressive levels of difficulty, right? Give me a minute. Oh my good god damn. I am not even joking when I tell you that I have hit every single wrong pipe trying to find the right one. Unbelievable. This is just out to get me. Thank you. Every single one of those pipes has been investigated by yours truly, and none of them were peculiar. They were all just annoying as hell. Where did you even spit me out? This feels like the beginning, but I think we're essentially finished here. Pull the lever, Mr. Cruz, and we'll go and toss you up here and get the heck out. Oh yeah. Wait a minute, am I forgetting one? I think I'm forgetting one. Nah, I'm not forgetting one. I'm fine. Wait, hold on. Oh no, never mind. We are A-okay. False alarm. And we get spit out right here. Also, really don't like that animation very much, but let's go ahead and finish off what little there is left to do here. And maybe, I actually don't think we'll have enough time to get to the next area, sadly. But at least we've got ourselves more pea flowers here. But sun and flowerdom has returned to the world and everyone is extremely busy. Oh no. They're all treating this like a cozy game. We didn't explore too much of this place, but we can now talk to Takatua and see what hints we can get regarding some secret moons. Yes, I would love to know. But the hint is fire in the cave. Oh, all right. Thank you. I'm sure we'll probably figure that out at some point. But for right now, let's go drop down in here and enter a flooded pipe zone of sorts. This is going to take us into an area where we will be colloquially introduced to the most incredible fuzzies you've ever seen in your life. These things are actually pretty terrible because you cannot possess them under any circumstance, and they move fairly predictably, but you can't really do much against them, so yeah, we're sort of at the mercy of the water level here. But I'm not gonna bother with collecting every single coin unless it happens to be, you know, right next to where there might be a secret moon. Oh yeah. Thank you. We've got ourselves the flooding pipeway ceiling secret. Nice. And amongst other things, just go down here. And oh, there's some rusty cogs that we should collect. As fantastic as they may be, we might still need to wait for this water to come back up. We're kind of safe. It's okay. I am just a little nervous. And, oh god, Mario, why you gotta be so buoyant? Let's get this and get the hell out of here. You got a moon! You don't need nearly this many, but that is a-okay. Spits us out right here, and we can go and grab even more treasure. Oh, you know what? Fire in the cave is actually directly above us. Yeah, I remember that one. Well, we have this pipe that we can go and scale on up. And we can also take a look at this place. I mean, there's not really much to it. None of these coin blocks were inherently impressive. And there's like these pistons that don't really do anything. So there's probably just a question block there, but don't care. We're gonna head over here and set Cappy aside for this slight challenge in defeating a fire bro. Yeah, that's gonna turn out fantastically for all parties. You just kicked him in the face. Oh my god. Mario's like, how dare you take my compass and my topography set. But there's fire in the cave for you, and I hope you're happy. And there will be a couple more challenges where we'll have to do it without Cappy, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and fast travel, clear on up to the entrance. Oh no, I meant the halfway point. Okay, a little better then, I guess, because I didn't want to deal with that. We have another mannequin here, and we have poles. All right, well, time to put that train into good use there, Mario. Just keep on going back and forth. Give yourself time to swing, and voila. Timer challenge number 1 in the books. And is there anything else that we need to do? Blooming as intended, plant nurturing subroutines. Oh, let's not forget this one. This was something I probably should have grabbed at the beginning of the last part, but I elected not to. You know why? Because I have a little thing called free will, and I elected not to. But pretty easy to grab, nut to bust, and we can go and enjoy our dead end in peace. Nice. You ever just love busting a nut in a dead end? I don't. I need an audience, a crowd of people to bear witness to such a rare event. Just kidding. I don't know why I'm dunking on myself. But we'll go and snag these up too. And we're pretty close to maxing out. We might be able to get them all. I don't know where they all are off the top of my head, but close enough. So from here, nothing over there, nothing in the tower, but let's actually go to the tower, the Sky Garden Tower, that's right. Not the secret entrance. We're not gonna do something so silly. And this is all in the name of a couple of purple coins that I would love to snag up if at all possible. They're nice enough to leave an uproot there for us, but I don't think we need it. Let's just go and snag you up. We're to grab that nut over there, so let's possibly warp somewhere else. So I think we're done here. To the charging station. And this area will actually have changed pretty significantly as well. So Goombette's still over there waiting to be heartbroken, and oh, okay then. That'll certainly come into play at some point, but are you going to initiate your, passive-aggressive commentary again? Shocker. But this is kind of a weird one, so we do this. Oh, let's go make our way up. There's a few more of these we gotta do. Go, Mario. Nice. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. We actually want to go up here, though, I think. Yeah, get a nice little overlook of things, even more so than before. But on this ledge, there is also a very curious portrait to be found, and this one looks a little familiar. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sand Kingdom. We made it to the floating island. That damn bird, you're just gonna ruin everything, aren't ya? Yeah, you got another one. But we made the secret path to Tostarena, and if you want to come back here via, I guess, this incredibly convoluted portrait path, you're more than welcome to. But I want to grab this last freaking coin, and then we can skedaddle. The visit was short-lived, but man, that heat was killing me, if I can be candid. But now that we have that taken care of, was there anything over here aside from the Goombas? No, I don't think so. But there is the curious case of the Sherm that lived. Once again, we are going to employ the use of our friend here, but instead we're going to use his powers for good and not evil. If we take him back to this beginning area, there is a rock that has spawned that was not there before, and nobody seems remarkably interested in what we have to do or say here. But clear over here, we've got ourselves another power moon hidden by obscurity. And sure, just because you took the trek out here, we might as well. You got a moon inside a rock in the forest. Thank you. Now from here, we could either, well, that's not gonna really change anything much. We have the road to the iron entrance and then the mountain path. Should we go back here real quick? I feel like, yes, the summit path wouldn't be the best either. We'll try this one, see what happens as we fling ourselves through the Odyssey, or what looked like it. I don't think we're gonna need Mr. Pothead, so I'm just gonna go down over here, see what we got. Yeah, because we got a couple of these here. Thank you. And yeah. Oh, you know what? There was an observatory, wasn't there? We have to go even higher. Okay, let's do that right now, which I think we can just access from here. So I probably should have mentioned this, but there is a health extension that you can find just right behind where these Shermies had spawned. And I'm sure there's probably some way that you can get this to be destroyed, but if you go and blow this up, you would be able to find yourself an incredible life extension, so we'll keep that in mind. And, oh, there's a coffer here. That's how you're supposed to do it. Give me my money back. My ROI on that one moon has been bothering the hell out of me. But I guess it also just begs the question, just how powerful is the currency of this place? Like, they say that sex sells and money buys, but who's buying when you're just shooting money out? I don't know. There's something I could do with that. But just so you're inherently aware. And before we go and speak to this seed-inducing robot, let's go back to the secret flower field, just so we don't have to do it again later. There is one thing that we can do, just like in the previous world, where returning to the scene of the crime can give us some goods. In this case, motion controls, hopefully working out for us. Come on. Did we do it? Oh, thank God. We bloomed flowers of our own. And everything is as it should be. Sweet. Please and thank you. Oh, you know what? Glydon is around here, isn't he? How's it going? You have excelled. Thank you. This must be joy and not loss. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go then. I hope you don't mind. Hello, hello. Hold your applause, please, by all means. Of course, I want to employ the use of this character's seed for good and not evil, because you all noticed the most scrumptious looking P-switch in all the land. As it turns out, we've got ourselves a minor platforming section while holding this big ass nut. And this is one you do not want to bust. So we'll go and bring it on up here via this very elementary platforming section and find ourselves the observation deck and our friend Glydon. However, we want to be as careful as possible with this, lest we goof up. Okay, that works. As long as we don't knock it off, we should be in the clear. Excuse me. Thank you. Climb on up yet another one of these stalks, and we'll find ourselves going into the pixelated clouds. No, to the moon. And yes, it's another bonus room. This one starring one of our favorite friends, Mount Rainier. How's it going? Nah, it's the uproot. Essentially, what we need to do is follow this to the ends of the earth and make a small fortune in the process. Not bad. Cool little throwback song. A couple more of these incredible nugnuts. And, oh, we're gonna have to do some shenanigans here, aren't we? Here we go. I don't think anything happens if you grab these all, which probably isn't worth it. But what is worth it is... Ugh. Oh, I'm gonna totally miss that, aren't I? Go, go Mario, go, 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 go. Yeah, I'm sure there's someone who probably has ended up grabbing all of those in a single go, but I felt like walking on the clouds for a second. If you fall, I think you just reset and nothing bad comes of it. Although this would definitely break my dainty little ankles. You know, I thought our friend Toad was here, and wait a minute. No, Toad is over there, and that is the last of the nuts of this area. All right, Glydon, listen, I know you're itching and raring to go, but we have a friend to go visit, and he's clear over here. And then there's also something directly behind us, which is kind of annoying, but how's it going? It is good to see you, Mr. Explorer Toad. Look it, we almost match. Not sure how I got here, but it's great. Such a nice view. Oh, and a power moon. Please and thank you. Hey out there, Captain Toad. I did want to go ahead and give Glydon some time in the sun, especially since, unfortunately, he has to go to college, and we have that to deal with, which is great. Although we don't really even need to. We could fast travel back to the observation deck, but this is a little cooler. And am I gonna have to do it anyways, or does Glydon? Ooh, he just teleports. He does not give a damn. Glydon is how we get down there, and that is how we play the game. You could go through the obstacle course. I just prefer not to, because it's kind of scary, and I would rather just skip to the end. But I think this is gonna be the last of the moons we find here. Oh yeah, Mario time. Look at that, spinning platforms treasure. Am I missing anything? We got all the coins, and I can't think of any more moons unless they're incredibly obvious. But there's a couple, obviously, that we still need to come back for. Like, I know there's another one around here. Oh, no, wait, on this wall. That's right. Okay, we'll grab this, and then we will skedaddle. So let me see, how do we even do this? I just jump, and then hop, and then nut, and then victory? Give me that. Oh yeah, the nut that grew on the tall fence. This feels good to me. In all honesty, I'm glad with what we've been able to accomplish here today. So let's get out of here. We'll go and buy ourselves one last thing, but I'll do the souvenirs on another visit. And hello, what is this? Look at that. Oh my goodness, another little heart there for us. So we've got ourselves the visor. You know what? Sure, why not? We'll take it and we'll wear it. Please and thank you. Just see how we look with this thing on. Oh my goodness, that is what that looks like. All right then, well, I guess this profession just sort of ages you, doesn't it? But I think we're good for now, so let's make it back to the Odyssey, and eventually we will change our outfit, but I don't know, guys. You think we have enough? 134 power moons, and the Odyssey has powered up. Thank God. As we're immediately ejected into space, we now have enough fuel to make it to the other kingdom, the one that has been flooded. Reckon we'll catch up to Bowser there? Yeah, probably. I would assume so. I love that Mario actually keeps his wig on during these scenes, especially because most of the time he's not wearing a hat, but as it turns out, the precious soiree bouquet has been stolen, and Bowser can't keep getting away with this. We've got some time to kill, so let's learn about the spin throw. When you're surrounded by enemies and wish you could just hit them all at once, snap the Pro Controller to the side to do a spin throw. Yeah, I have a tendency to mess this up pretty often, obviously, but that's fine. According to this brochure, we're heading to the Lake Kingdom, and the people are known for their fashion, and they have a famous wedding gown called the Lock Lady dress. Oh. Well, now you guys have gone and disrupted the flow of the rhyme scheme. But welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Lake Lamode. Wow, and they are literally right over there. Yeah, a hop, jump, and a skip away, and we're there fighting the boss, man. Well, this area is incredibly short, especially compared to everywhere else we've visited, and there's no guarantee that we'll even really be able to finish it in the next part. But we've got ourselves our first secret treasure hidden in the sand. You got a moon on the lakeshore. And next time in Super Mario Odyssey, we're going to explore what this incredible kingdom has in store for us. I have a sneaking suspicion we will be fighting them, and as much as I'd love to go to the moon in the next part too, well, it's just going to have to wait. Are there any taxis around? No? Alright, well, the V-Bays of this place are obscenely immaculate, and I cannot wait for you guys to hear the music and see the sights. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you here in the next one. Take care, everybody. And hopefully I don't get sand in the potato salad.